A Maryland father will not be facing charges after hitting one of his daughter's teachers with a baseball bat after the teacher refused to leave the family's home following a texting scandal. Police were initially contacted by the teen's mother after she became aware of hundreds of texts described by Baltimore County Police as documenting an emotional relationship that seemed inappropriate for a teacher and student between the 15-year-old and the 42-year-old teacher.
So there's a couple parts of the story that I like. First of all, the authorities, to be clear, said the texts were not illegal,
Yep.
right? And we can't put them away or anything like that. So the teacher then comes over to the house and wants to explain himself to the family.
Bad
right?
idea, Jeans.
He did not come invited.
Nope.
The dad's like, I'm not interested in having you here. I need you to leave the premises, right? And the teacher's like, no, but I really want to explain. And he says, okay, now you're going to explain it to this. And he takes out a bat.
A Louisville Slugger.
Right. And so he wails at the guy. Now the guy's okay, minor injuries. So then they go to the police and teacher's like, I don't think I want to press charges against the guy whose 15-year-old daughter I was sending hundreds of texts to.
Yeah. But the father could still press charges for trespassing.
Now that would be pretty badass.
So great.
After you kick the shit out of a guy with a bat, then you press charges for trespassing.
I mean, that's world's greatest dad right there. And Jake, I could see you pulling that move.
Oh,
Like,
you got a 42-year-old teacher texting my 15-year-old daughter. That's the way you're going to go, okay? Yeah. Oh, no, but they weren't technically illegal. Oh, well, technically, I'm going to beat your ass anyway and see how it turns out. So, look, I don't know what I would do, but my guess is that if I was on the jury, if he had pressed charges and they had gone to trial, that I might have given a lot of not guilties. Let him go! Let him go! And JR, the whole time I was thinking of you.
What?
Because he's on the record as like, don't mess with my kids, I will hurt you.
Well, whenever you try and go the diplomatic route and it doesn't work, because a lot of the stories, parents try and do things the right way when it comes to bullies or something like that, and then schools and administrators go, oh yeah, cool, yeah, just sit back, it'll be fine, the kids will handle themselves, so let's suspend your child instead. Stuff like that. A lot of times you first go with the threat, listen, you guys understand, this is gonna end either if you end it or if I end it. And they don't like hearing that, so maybe they'll do something about it. So when it came to this, I mean, they have to know who not to mess with. And by the way, if you're the judge in this case, trial by combat, maybe the teacher.
I think that's what the baseball bet.
Pretty much had a trial
news,
by
by the way, I didn't know this was possible, but JR just got hotter.
Oh, because he'd take a bat to his...
Didn't know it was possible. Yeah, you defend those little ones, man. And you think in this story, the father went out and pursued this guy with a baseball bat? No, the guy came to his house. He said, get the F off my property, and then the guy wouldn't leave.
Right. So now this is the point in time where I'm supposed to do the standard caveat of don't take the law into your own hands, don't commit violence, it's not a good idea. On the other hand, if you're a 42-year-old teacher who's been perving out on somebody's 15-year-old daughter, don't go to their house. Okay.
Especially after, talk about looking at gift horse, they already said you didn't do anything wrong, so now stop pushing the issue.
Yeah, I mean, you want to call and try to explain yourself? I get that, right? When they hang up on you, it's over.
Yeah.
Walk away before you wind up with a Louisville Slugger upside the head.